just a quick shop update real quick. I got primer dust all over me. The door behind me here, it's done. And then, sorry about the crappy camera work. And I have the door there. This one's done. Let me flip this camera around. Sanding like crazy, getting all this stuff done. And then found the dent right there. Ah! So I got it all fixed though. It's all blacked out and everything. Not blacked out, blocked out. And then getting ready to spray some more primer real soon. I got to block sand that fender and the hood. And then everything's ready for one more coat of high build. And then I'll let this thing sit, and then I can start jamming the inside of the front clip and getting the black on here. And then this fender's done. Had to fix a little spot right here. There was a little like ding or whatever, but I was actually able to hammer it out and then block it. And I was gonna do a video on that, but I said, ah, screw it. I'm tired, just wanna get this thing done. Got this door done. That door, the back trunk or tailgate deal is finished. So I have to block this fender and block the hood. And that's what I'm working on right now. So as soon as I can get them blocked, and everything looks good on here. I mean, as far as I could tell, I felt it and I didn't feel anything, but like, you know, over there on that fender, you know, I didn't feel anything right there until I was blocking it. And then it was like this big. I was like, holy crap, what is that, you know? So hopefully if I find any spots on here with those lucky blocks, because like I said, they don't lie. The lucky blocks will just pop up. I mean, they'll make any spot just pop up like crazy. And it'll show it really crazy. So hopefully this fender's good and I don't find any more surprises. And then the dent that I showed you guys the other day, that's all gone. There was that dent that was in this thing here, and I hammered it out, and it's nice and pretty. It's like perfect. And I already poured water on this fender from here over to check that spot and look at it and make sure everything looked good and it looks awesome. These are not low spots. Those are just you know, where the different color primer is underneath. But tomorrow the power is going to be out, so I might do something different. I guess, you know, I'll probably go out in the woods or whatever. We'll see what happens. And then that crappy, whatever the heck that crap is, I got a piece of patch steel here to patch that, piece of sheet metal. And then I was dinking around with that, and I'm looking at it. And this goes back to that thing where I told you that, you know, people say that their cars are like perfect. And I don't know if you can see that down there on the left side where I'm aiming the flashlight. That's a screw. So this has got like 4 sheets of metal behind it, all screwed into this panel. And then the floor down there, you can see where the floor's all cut off right there. I was looking at that from the inside. This car's a wreck. And you know, this guy's telling me, oh, this thing's like brand new. You know, this is all cut out and patched in. That's rotted off. I mean, it's just a mess, you know. But that's the thing, is people don't see that stuff when, you know, when they bring you a car, they think it's like brand new. But that goes back to that deal I was talking about the other day, you know. So it was driving me crazy. So I can't, you know, I can't let that go out like that. So I want it to look nice. So I'm welding in a patch panel as soon as I make that patch. And I'll get that welded in, and I gotta putty it, sand it, prime it. There goes another whole day or 2 days, you know, however long it takes to fix that. But I want it done right. I want it to go out looking right, so it'll look nice, so that this looks factory when it, you know, so that firewall looks perfect when it goes out of here. But we'll see what happens. But it's it's one of those things that's exciting, you know. It's exciting to see the thing go away. It'll be a lot of work. I still gotta jam the inside of the car. And I was actually just talking to Cody Cheney. Hey, Cody. I was talking to Cody Cheney and explaining to him the stuff that I was doing. So I figured I'd do a quick update so other people could see what I was doing too. So that's what I'll do, is I'll probably get everything ready with 1 more coat or 2 more coats of primer, high build, and then back block everything again tomorrow. Or no, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's power's gonna be off. So Wednesday, something like that. And then get everything sprayed in sealer as soon as I can. Probably Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, something like that. As soon as it's sprayed in sealer, then the car will be ready for paint. And then what I can do is I'll get the paint booth all set up in here. and get everything swept, and I'll have to take every single thing out of the shop and get it outside, wet the floors down, clean the floors, mop the floors, blow everything off, put the paint booth up. It's a full day job just doing that stuff, you know. And set up, you know, extra lighting and all that crap. So that's just a quick update. But I'm gonna get out of here, and you guys have a good night. I appreciate you watching. It's just gonna be a short video. That's all I got for you today. Later. So before I end this video, what I'll do is I was showing a couple people, like Cody Cheney. I was just talking to him just a minute ago. Cody was asking about how it was going and whatever. And I'll show you guys, because it kind of, like, a little light went off, and I was like, hey, I could kind of do a little video about that or whatever that I can end this video with. But first thing first, make sure you wear a mask. I always try to put a hat on, and my fingertips are starting to get all worn down to nothing. So I got my gloves and stuff on, but I'm going to use some prep ball in a minute, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But when you're block sanding, a lot of guys think you need to just, like, push hella hard and whatever. You're really just skipping the block across the surface, and then you're cross hatching. So you're going like at a 45 this way, 45 this way, and then you're going straight. And to get a perfect finish, I never really go straight. I kind of go at a 25 or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but I'll show you guys on film. So I'll sand for a second, and then I'll blow everything off. And then when I'm done, I'll show you like what the finished panel is going to look like compared to what it looks like right now. And by doing that, you're taking that panel that's an okay panel, and then you're turning it into a perfect panel. And just by block sanding it, taking that one last extra step to put one or two more coats of filler primer on it, and then let it dry, come back and block sanding it one more time with a real fine paper. And then the next step I'm going to do is I'll wet sand the whole thing with soap and water and 400 grit paper, and it will be flawless. Like, it'll be perfect. And I'll use blocks when I'm doing that, but that's how you get that finish. But a lot of guys know that, so I don't want anybody on here bitching, you know, because I know everybody does it a different way. This is how I do it. This is always good results for us. It's a lot of work, I know, but that's the thing, is this, that's why I'm showing it. So I'll go ahead and sand for a bit, and then I'll wipe the panel down, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I almost turned the camera off. Now the next step, what I'll do is when you want to check a panel, just take some prep ball, and this will act like clear coat on the hood or fender or whatever. And the other day I was showing it with water, And somebody was complaining, they're like, why don't you use prep ball? Well, prep ball's expensive. Water's cheap. And it doesn't hurt nothing to do it with water either. You know, you can do either one. But you can see that, you know, I mean, you can see my heater and stuff in the reflection. And that's very hard to get a panel that straight, you know, without having a ding here and a ding here and a ding here and whatever. And there you go. So when we lay down the clear coat on this, after the colors on it, it'll look badass. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Later.